ahead. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. I know. Poke fun. My favorite team was in the Super Bowl. And yours wasn't, but yet here you guys are gonna come at me for my team losing. Here we go. That's how this sports thing works, huh? Your team could be second, but yet, if you ain't first, you're last. Brutal stuff. But yeah, I mean, straight up, I don't want to say it went exactly how I thought it was going to go because that's not true. But, like, I thought that defensively we had a shot, and we did. The defense did everything they could. But holy hell, we all seen it real early that the Patriots were not going to be able to block Seattle, especially on the left side of the line. Will Campbell, you make me infuriated watching that game. It became very apparent that we weren't going to be able to do anything. We never ended up doing anything. We didn't really change a game plan. Drake May did not look good. He didn't look good. He was second-guessing everything. Number one, because the O-line couldn't block anything. So why would you feel comfortable back there? But number two, when he got an opportunity to make some throws, he missed them. And honestly, that was a couple game stretch there against really good defenses. Drake didn't look good. It was apparent early we were in trouble. Now, don't let me lie to you. There was a sliver of hope after the touchdown, and then we start to drive just a tad bit. Interception, and everything went out the window. Obviously, a fumble, a whole lot was bad. Seahawks absolutely deserved the game. Trounced the Patriots through and through. Their defense played phenomenal. Offensively, enough to get it done. Congrats to Sam Darnold. What a story, honestly. What a story for that guy. Shout out to the Jets drafting a Super Bowl winning quarterback. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. People saying the schedule may, Drake may, the schedule may, you know, whatever floats your boat. It was an easy schedule, and we won all the games to get there. You can only play who's in front of you. Who gives a shit? Outside of the offensive line in the Super Bowl, if that's much better, that game's a little bit different. I think we need a number one wide receiver. Hopefully we add this offseason. I mean, it is what it is. You can't say anything but shout out to the Seahawks because they definitely were the better team and they won the game fair and square for sure. But let's move on. Football season is over. It's now NBA's arena into MLB. We have some esports. Let's forget. Let's just forget football season, you know? Let's forget it. Yeah, honestly, a terrible day for overs. A terrible day for overs, pretty much, all throughout. We did not do good on any, DraftKings Pick 6 DGen plays we all tried to put together. What the hell was that? What were we thinking? I'm not even sure what the value is going to look like today. I'm not sure how many NBA games we got. Okay, they're having issues with the... NBA schedule. Only 4 games. No, wait. No, we got a big slate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 games today. Let's go. All right, that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah, guys, I see it. AJ Barner scored a touchdown. I know. All right. It's not like I said he wasn't going to score or anything. All right, relax. Henderson over receiving yards. Yeah. 10 NBA games today. Time to make some money. Yeah, we gotta definitely. I know the big camera was on to start. I know. But we gotta lock in. We gotta win. We gotta win some money back after yesterday. For sure. Somebody said they wanted to start on PrizePicks. We'll see what we can do here. Dark Sasha. Honestly, the value on Underdog right now, the esports, the value's on Underdog right now. Cam Spencer, Pat Spencer, over 3.5 threes. Apollo. Cam, hold on. Let me try and cook here. Cam Spencer. Kuzma, Paulo, under. Marketing, Powell, Wiggins, LeBron. What a random prop. Powell and Laurie Marketing. Hang on. I might have all. Anthony, Danny Wolf. Yeah, I mean. Screw it. All NBA, all combo prop NBA. All right, sharing this in the chat with you guys. Henderson should have went over like 3 drives of 4, but that was open on every play last 2 drives. No need to have. So the last play ended up with 22.5x and purple 2. Let's go. Let's go. Henderson got some people purple. Let's go. Good stuff. All right. Well, that's the first slip of the live stream. First slip of PrizePicks. All combo props there. I want to see what type of value there is without combo props at the second, to be honest with you. So we get some more concrete data points. I'm just going to take these out for a second. Might end up adding them back. 2. Let's go 3 data points here. Oops, not 4. Let's go 3. LeBron under 28.5. Danny Wolf over 18.5. LeBron. Okay, that moved. Wolf. Looks like that moved. Pippen. Dang. Looks like a lot of these have moved fast. Jalen Johnson under. Damn, bro. What the hell? Marketing 6.5 first quarter points. Let's try that. If this is bump, we might got to go somewhere else for now. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. It looks like maybe data's just a little slow this morning on PrizePicks. Any videos I can watch to get better? Yeah. If you have any specific apps, any specific tools, strategies, sports, I basically have a video for everything here on Daily Grind Fantasy's YouTube channel. If you want to, get better at betting the NBA, if you want to learn about prediction markets, if you want to, learn more about winning on Underdog, using the AI slip generator, letting AI, help you make plays, NHL strategies, sharp money strategies, PrizePicks stuff, more PrizePicks stuff, NFL plays, NBA plays. I got lots of videos on NBA as well. MLB. Got to go back a little bit for some MLB stuff. Sure, I'll be firing up some more MLB content here soon. But, I don't know. I probably missed a bunch. Here. MLB strategy you need. MLB betting hacks. Definitely check those out. ParlayPlay got rid of NBA combo props. Do you know that for a fact, or they just don't have any up right now? Okay, LeBron James. Let's see. LeBron under 28.5 points and rebounds. Let's rock that. Let's go Merrick view under or over 27.5. Merrick over 27.5. That's a great play. Vazulis over 4.5. First quarter. Sellers over 10.5. Case and Wallace over 9.5. Suggs under 15.5. 25x right there. Say less. All right. We got a UD slip off. I think we might be able to build out another UD slip right here, right now. So we might as well after I share this link with you guys. All right, there you go. All right, that link's in the chat. Could honestly start building right from here probably. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's stay hot. Let's get in volume. Let's get in as many plays as we can. We need a bounce back. Terrence Mann. Be a man tonight. Score 8 points. It's the NBA. You're in the NBA. Half of us in this live stream could score 8 points in an NBA game. Let's be honest here. All right, under 33.5 points and assist. Reynaud. Maxime. Nobody named Maxime should be able to score 12.5 points in NBA. Under 38.5. Tyrese Maxey. DeRozan. I don't know if this is going to payout shift us or not. We need one more. Kuzma under 20.5. All right, we got another one in. It'd have been better if Alani had caught one more ball. I know, I cannot believe he didn't, honestly. Cannot believe he didn't. But can you blame him for kind of feeding Kenneth Walker last night? Can't really, right? Can't really. All right, that slip's also in the chat. Slip's also in the chat. Gifted parlays, probably better right now. All the DFS slips waiting to cash loss. I know, that was brutal. Literally, it was all around just a bad Super Bowl for me yesterday. I had him over 5.5 longest rush. His longest rush, exactly 5. Lonnie did not do anybody favors. That's for sure. That is for sure. Come on, give us some more value. Give us some value here on... Okay, well, we got sharp money. Let's check sharp money. DeAndre Ayton under rebounds and assists. Let's maybe build something here. DeAndre Ayton under 9.5 rebounds and assists. We're on sharp under 10.5 points. Holiday under 5.5 assists. Let's do 3 mans, 2 to build bankroll. We have promos too. Let's use Jalen Johnson promo or Jokic. We got a free square in Jokic. Let's use it here. All right, 6x slip. I'm using a free square. You could use any promo. It's going to be profitable. It's going to be profitable either way here. Guys, I am so happy to be feeling a lot better. Still got a cough, as you guys can hear. I'm sure I try to mute sometimes. But so happy to be feeling a lot better. It was so bad. I had no energy and it just sucked. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be getting out content. I'm happy to be live streaming again. I'm happy to be placing bets again. I didn't do anything of that nature the last 5 days, basically, outside of the live stream I pulled together yesterday. So I'm excited for this week. Excited to see what we can do. The bangs we can bang out. The slips we can play. That link is in the chat for those of you tailing. We might have to save some of these for the afternoon live stream here on Better. Just not a ton. Just not a ton here. The data points here are not great on these few plays here on Fliff, which is kind of blah and annoying, but what can you do? Nate Biddle, I mean, maybe worth a stab. If there's promos out on Sleeper, which I don't think there is yet. There's not. Don't see a better link. It should be there. Soto. I'll resend it right now for you. There you go. Real quick, though, if you guys haven't yet already hit the subscribe button, if you're watching there on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Would appreciate that. If you're over here on Twitch for the first time, I'm live also on Sports by Dustin, the Twitch channel here. If you guys haven't yet hit the follow button, do that as well. Would appreciate it. I think I promised somebody today that I would keep the Super Bowl 60 sale live till tonight, and then I will cut it off. So I guess I might as well plug it here. Super Bowl 60. If you use that code right there, you'll get 60% off dgfantasy.com. Any of your subscriptions. That means you could literally sign up right now for the cheapest. You'll get an annual price. 60% off for an annual. That means that you will get the cheapest monthly rate if you break it down into months, right? Obviously, you pay up front, 60% off, an annual price, but you'll get it. It'll break down to the cheapest you could possibly get it by using that on an annual. If you use it for a monthly subscription, you'll just get 60% off your very first month. But a great way to get a huge discount to try, whether it's the AI Sub Generator for a month at 60% off or the Fantasy Bundle, which is the Optimizers here. It's up to you. Drake, maybe not. Am I right? Watch it. Prices are found here. Fantasy Bundle. Fantasy Bundle. Usually that, but you'll get a nice discount, 60%er. AI Slip Gen, 60% discounts for anybody wanting that. DraftKings pick 6. I forgot. We didn't really look at DraftKings pick. All red. Aren't the sportsbooks supposed to be hung over after all the money they just took? Right? All the money that they just made and took during the Super Bowl, aren't they supposed to be hung over? But yet here they are on top of their shit. Where's the value at? Where is the value? You would think so, right? I mean, at least like let us feel like we can get our money back. Let us feel like we can do something to make our bread back. Our mistakes for playing overs in an unders game. You know? That would be nice. That would be nice. Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray over assist combo. On over. I think there's a little bit of issues here. Let me see. Seems like data feeds are just slow with PrizePicks right now. Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to cook real quick. Try and cook. Jalen Johnson, Julius Randle under assist. Merrill PRA. Actually, I don't hate that. Let's go Nurk under points and rebounds. All right. I was able to cook. One here. Bang. There you go. Healthy Drake gonna win MVP again next year? Well, he didn't win it this year for it to be again, but I get what you're saying. I know what you meant, and I don't think that you thought he won it, but yeah. Man, I thought the Patriots would have an upset last night. Yeah. ISO, me too, man. Me too. 10 games and barely any value. Yeah, it's really brutal. I don't know if you guys have seen the Patriots' schedule for next year. Where's the actual schedule? Just, it looks more brutal. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. Bills, Bears, Kansas City, Lions, Jags, Chargers, all away. Seahawks, I mean, how could I forget this fucking Seahawks? All away. Then at home, Bills, Broncos, Green Bay, Vikings, Steelers at home. I mean, talk about a different schedule. They will call the schedule easy because he makes it look so easy. All right, you know what? Weiner, I like the way you think here. I like the way you think. I guess we're going to see A cupcake schedule. No. This is actually a really hard schedule, guys. Blah blah. Forget May. It's Tyler Shuck season next year. He's gonna be shucking them boys. Still get the Jets twice, plus the Dolphins twice, and the Raiders. Should be. I think we're still gonna be a playoff team. We'll manage. Yeah, I agree. We'll manage. All right. We gotta find some value in this. We gotta find some diamonds in this rough. Gotta find some diamonds in this rough, to be honest. It's a very underwhelming amount of value, though. It's like I don't want to use those promos right now, and we feel like we should have better value soon come. We've already used all this value. PrizePicks, we just did what we could. I mean, if you're looking for some plus EV bets on some major books, Julius Randle over 7.5 or player rebounds plus 122 on FanDuel. Average odds across the market plus 102. A lot of books got this. You know, FanDuel's one of the few books offering some plus money on this play. So Randall over 7.5 player rebounds. Jaren Jackson Jr. over 17.5 points. Plus 110 on DraftKings. You can get that a couple places. Looks like, including Onyx Odds, possibly if it's still there. Might not be. Probably is moved. Honestly, a decent amount of plus EV plays currently for FanDuel, which is, I feel like, something I'm not used to seeing as of late. But yeah, a lot of plus EV plays there. And usually, like, nothing for Hard Rock. It's weird. So plus EV plays here. Anything with sharp money. Rollins. Jalen Johnson. Rollins under points. Jalen Johnson under points. And we have a gimme, right? LeBron. Jalen Johnson. So he got bumped, did he not? Yeah, 24 down to 23, of course. Bro, this is infuriating. Holy shit. This is just stupid. It's actually stupid that there's zero value, really. Derek Queen over points. I mean, we could build out maybe a 5-man on better. Like, we could do that. We could use a promo, too. With the 5-man. We'll use Jalen Johnson, I guess. Queen, like, these aren't super crazy plays. We didn't use Sharp earlier. I remember that. Holiday we did. Sexton. Uh-oh. You guys could probably hear my house burning down. It's alright. I will not leave this live stream. Even if the house is burning down, guys. Don't worry. I'll go down with the ship. Oh, sorry. I was building that slip out. I didn't realize my phone wasn't on. All right. We're doing a flex play there. 10 to win 100. Fire can wait. The real fire is that slip that was just being built out. That's why the fire alarm started going off right there. Bang. If that slip hits, I need a clipping channel to clip that and be like, streamer builds out most fire NBA slip on better. His fire alarm started going off at his house. It cashed for $5,000. You know, something crazy. I need that to happen. Can anybody explain Kalshi's fee structure and how much they charge? It doesn't make sense to me. It depends. It depends on the market. It depends on the, like, not only like the category, but like the market specifically. If you make an order or if you take an order, like some markets, there are no fees if you create an order. There are no fees. Some markets, like sports, there's a fee for each transaction, basically. It's kind of hard to explain exactly because it is a little bit random. But yeah, for the most part, you always want to be making an order if you can on Kalshi. That's how you waive the most fees, typically. Other than looking at the percent to hit being above 54.2%, what do you look for in a play? What odds do you like to look for? Like one minus 140 or more? Yeah, typically what that means, minus 140 or more, is typically going to be above 54.2%. But also the data points, right? Like for instance, let's go here. Like two really good plays here we snagged on PrizePicks earlier this morning. LeBron James, obviously, this is a good play because they're both above 54.2%. But clearly, there are a ton of data points. Even if this was 54.2% on the dot, right? We would just look at here. It's very clear that PrizePicks is off having this set at 20.5. Like, I wouldn't even need this percentage here to let me know this is a good play. Because every other data point, right? You want to see data points. So not only the percent odds to hit, but the data points. If we have a lot of them agreeing against one outlier in the book that we're playing it on, in this case PrizePicks, this is a great play. So for instance, that is very clear here. Here on Jaime Jaquez, there's no discrepancy in the actual projection, but in the odds. Average odds of minus 152 across all of these major data points means that this is a very good play at the minus 122 odds we took it at in a 3-man power on PrizePicks, which is clearly off and should not be offered at minus 122 odds anywhere, as it should be closer to minus 150 we see. So it's about the data points. And typically, one main thing I would like to see is it to have at least one of these three, if not two or three of these three major sports books as a data point. Pinnacle, FanDuel, DraftKings. If it has one of those three and some other ones, I feel pretty confident in it. If one of these three are matching the rest of the market, I feel confident that the market is correct, as these are the three sharper books that I look for and trust here on the tools and to set accurate lines in the market and to compare to these DFS apps that are, a little less efficient than those major sports books with multi-million-dollar algorithms and a lot of money backing them. That's kind of what I look for. How does that translate to books like Sleeper that suck? Sleeper sucks because they don't have a lot of volume or a lot of value because they are efficient and they match the market very often. Since they're a multiplier platform, they change their odds consistently, and they keep up pretty well, which means that they don't get caught lacking with a ton of value. So I would not, yeah, and they charge a lot of juice, right? They're a useful data point, even if they aren't particularly sharp. Correct. Like, I like using them for esports, especially in Underdog right now. I mean, like, you can see here, like, this is what I'm talking about, right? We have 3 data points here, right? They all set their own odds and projections independently, right? They don't work together to say this should be set at 30.5. No. Underdog believes this should be at 28.5, whether they're right or wrong, right? PrizePicks believes it should be at 30.5, whether they're right or wrong. And then Sleeper has it at 30.5 as well. And so based off of this data, who are you going to trust? Are you going to trust 2 data points, you know, that are agreeing based off of the information that they've gathered and calculated that this should be set to 30.5, or the one that is off on its own and by 2 kills, mind you? It's not like they're 1 lower; they're 2 kills lower in Underdog. So to me, it's pretty clear here that the value is taking the over on Underdog. So long term, the best play here would be continuing playing the over of 28.5 rather than fading those other 2 books and taking the under of 30.5. So if you want to win money long term, that would be the play, and that's exactly what the optimizer is showing you. So I definitely suggest you know, utilizing all of them as data points for sure. So Arcanard's asking, would the under on PrizePicks be a good play there too? Fair question, but absolutely not, right? And the reason why I say that is because it's clear here who is off, right? So you just want to take the one error line or the one person that is off here, right? There's no sense in middling this because there's not really any value on the under of 30.5 outside of you trying to middle, right? Just take the clear value, the clear plus EV play here with the best upside of 28.5 on Underdog. The time when you would middle would be if you only had a 1-to-1 comparison. Let's say, you know, Sleeper didn't exist here, and this was 31.5, or I mean, it could even be 30.5. Then there's you don't know who's right. Is Underdog right? Is PrizePicks right? We don't have any other deciding factor to tell us who is correct in this projection. So at that time, the best and most accurate projection would probably be somewhere in the middle between those 2 projections, which is why you would middle that. But really, if you have a deciding plus EV play here, just play the plus EV play. I've been live 45 minutes, guys. There's just not a ton of value right now. Hopefully it'll be different for the afternoon live stream. But I got some other content and such to get out. I'm going to go ahead, start kicking that off. I appreciate you guys. I'm happy to be back. Thanks for rocking the live streams. Make sure if you guys aren't yet following on Twitter, you guys follow on Twitter, follow on Twitch, follow on YouTube. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, retweet stuff. I appreciate all the support. Let's go hard, guys. I love you guys, and be back.